today's going to be a good day. So I have an e.l.f. haul. I bought everything myself. I'm so excited. I can't remember the last time I got so many products from e.l.f. A few weeks ago, I tested out e.l.f.'s best sellers and I want to try out some of their newer products. I also want to get some things that you guys recommended, and I also want to give a product that I talked about briefly another shot. Specifically, where is it? The No Budge Shadow Stick. One of you guys said it's actually really good and it's long lasting, so I was like, you know what, let me get the updated formula, updated packaging, and we're gonna try it out today. We have a little bit of everything, some new, some old. The new one is the Camo color corrector in green. This is perfect for today since I just scratched myself and I have like some redness up here and over here, so I'm excited to try this. I haven't really tried anything like this, like color correctors I don't typically use, honestly, because I'm lazy and I just don't want to do another step. So this, I'm gonna try out this. I remember in my previous e.l.f. video, someone was a little disappointed that I didn't talk about this, but keep in mind, this isn't a bestseller. For myself, I had to try out the HD Loose Setting Powder in Luminous. People don't talk about the Luminous one. I've been using the other one, translucent, for years, and I was like, why don't I try out this one? If I love the other one, I should enjoy this one too. I got a couple of skincare items since I haven't used them in a while. This is the SuperHydrate Gel Moisturizer for $12. You guys know I love purple lavender packaging. It's just so pretty, and I love a good gel moisturizer. I think this is actually perfect for traveling. The consistency is very interesting, very gel-like. Like, look at the way it bounces in the packaging. You know what? This is also fragrance free. This looks really nice and it sets in pretty quickly. Is this their first sunscreen? I don't remember them ever talking about a sunscreen. I know some of their moisturizers and some of their foundations have sunscreen in it, but this might be their first sunscreen on its own. This is the Suntouchable Wow Glow SPF 30 for $14. I got a little mini one. People are saying that this is a dupe for the Supergoop one. I used to own that one a few years ago, but I haven't purchased that one in a while, and I think I enjoyed it. So it's definitely lighter than the Supergoop one, was a little bit darker. So this one smells like your typical sunscreen, but it's not as thick. It does give you that glow. I actually think I like this more than the Supergoop one because it's not as glowy, and I feel like it just sets down a bit faster than the other one. Again, this is all based on my memory. Maybe I should get the Supergoop one and compare the two. The Camo color corrector costs $4. There are 5 shades, and I have green. It also comes in yellow, peach, orange, and blue. I got the green one because it covers redness, blemishes, and rosy cheeks in all skin tones, and that's what I usually deal with. I don't typically deal with darkness as much. Just gonna put some here, a little there, and right there, and I think that's all that I need. I think I'm just gonna use my fingers and pat it in. Again, this is my first time using a color corrector. I feel like I did a really great job with this one because this one was like really bright red. This side, maybe just put a tiny bit more. I feel like this did a pretty good job. It dried very quickly. This is their new Total Sponge set for $14. A face sponge set featuring 2 of our best-selling sponges and 1 exclusive new sponge in unique shapes for flawlessly applying and blending your favorite face makeup products. I don't even know why I got this product. I just wanted to try e.l.f. sponges. I might have tried one out years ago. These feel a lot softer than the one I remember. And also the fun colors, all the skin tones. Okay, so they said you use this one for foundation, this one for concealer, and this one for baking. They don't have a new foundation, so I'm going to go back in with one of their best sellers. This is the Camo CC Cream. I wear 240 Warm. I love this one for full coverage. I've said it in my previous e.l.f. video that this is better for normal to oily. I wouldn't really wear it if you have dry skin because I think it's just going to enhance all your texture. Let's see how it looks over that color corrector. That's what I'm really curious about, because once you start blending in, I guess it's a good thing that color corrector dries fast, because if it didn't, I feel like it would just blend in with the foundation or the concealer that you use. So I totally forgot to get the new primer, the niacinamide one in the pink packaging. I thought I got a little mini one of it, but then I looked at my order and it wasn't there, so I think I totally forgot to do that, but that's okay. I'm going to use my sunscreen as my primer. I don't see the green color corrector peeking through, so that's good. What do you guys think? No new concealer, so just going to go in with the Hydrating Camo Concealer. But I am excited to use the sponge. This is such a fun shape, and you can really get right in the inner and outer corner. I'm really enjoying this sponge shape. It's like the perfect size but not too small, and the concealer looks so good. I finally got my hands on the Putty bronzers. I really want to know if they're good. Thank you for helping me pick out the shades because it was really hard to choose. Both of these come in 7 different shades. I have Luminous and the original, which is matte, I believe. They both cost $7. So the warmer shimmery one is Seaside Shimmer, and this one, which is cooler, is in Honey Drip. I think this one I'm going to use more as a contour. I'm hoping Honey Drip is going to show up on my skin because it's so light. Hopefully it's buildable. I also got quite a few new brushes that I'm excited about. So I'm going to be using the dual-ended nose contour brush. This costs $6 and it's one of their newer brushes. When I saw this, it reminded me of the new Patrick Ta Beauty nose contour brush. That one is out of stock. Hopefully it'll be back in stock for the Sephora sale, I think later next month. But I was like, this could be a dupe. Going in with Honey Drip, they said to use the stiff side to apply it. Usually I just go in with a little eyeshadow brush. Ooh. The packaging, it looks more neutral, but then on me, it's still pulling warmer than I would like it to be as far as using as contour. Okay, and then going in with the blending brush. So far I'm liking this brush. It's very soft, not too big, and I found it pretty helpful doing my nose contour. This is definitely more of a bronzer shade. I hope they come out with more contour shades. It's really hard to tell online because they actually look cooler online, but this color works really well. I want it not to be too orange and not too dark. It's so interesting because the Putty bronzer is creamier than the Putty blush. The Putty blush is a little more stiff. Let's try the Luminous one, which is warmer. Oh yeah, you can see that difference. The Luminous one is pulling a little more red on me. But I do like the finish of it. It's not too luminous. And it's layering nicely over the foundation, the concealer, even the other bronzer. Today's just going to be a bronzy day. I love how the base looks. It looks so good. I don't think I'm going to do any blush since I didn't buy anything and they don't have any new blushes. And giving the No Budge Shadow Stick another chance. This costs $5. There are 9 shades and I have Copper Chic. Because of one of you, I had to give it another chance. So let's go in. This looks like a color that I would wear most days. Ooh, yeah, very pretty. It feels the same as the old one. To blend it all out, I'm going to use another one of their new blushes. This is the Precise Blending Brush for $4. What I like about this one is that it's small. That's my problem with blending brushes. Whenever you get them in sets, they usually are twice this size. Okay, that was easy to blend. I'm surprised it didn't dry down really fast when I was talking about this brush. That was really simple. Just gonna apply a little more. This is a really pretty simple eye look if you're just rushing out the door. The real test is going to be at the end of the day. I think I am going to do a wear test. Even though this is more of like a first impression, I really want to see how this specifically wears. Also one of their mascaras. So we're gonna do a little wear test at the end. The high definition powder for $6. I have Soft Luminous. I'm so excited to try this out. I feel like I can never find the Soft Luminous one, but I can always find the translucent one. And like I said earlier in this video, this is one of my top favorite drugstore loose setting powders. So I'm gonna use the sculpting sponge. Just press that in. I'm gonna do what I usually do. This sculpting sponge makes it so easy to perfect that nose contour. Just gonna do half the face to see if we see any of that luminous. Right now I can't really see it, but let me bring the mirror up in a second. Oh yeah, look at that. So easy. So now that I look at it closer, I do see the luminous. It is soft, very lightweight. All right, let's just finish the other side. It's been a minute since I used a sponge to set my powder. I used to do it this way, but then once the powder puffs became popular, I kind of stopped using this. Just want to set those breakouts. I think what I like about this powder so far is that it's not too luminous, so I can set my breakout. It's not enhancing any of the texture that I have. Not that I have a lot anyway, but you know. So far so good. There hasn't been a product that I don't like, which is rare. So the No Budge Precision Eyeliner for $5. There are 11 shades. They expanded. They have some new shades which are really exciting. Usually I don't go that crazy with fun eyeliner shades, but I did want to get two. So we have Marshmallow and Peach. This may not make any sense with this eye look. Maybe do Peach. This is Peach. This is Marshmallow. Peach looks a lot more orange online. On me, it looks more pastel. And then the marshmallow one looks like white. I'm trying to think what I could do with this. I guess I could just make it a pop of color. Let's see if it shows up over this eyeshadow. Okay, so it does break very easily. Try that again. Okay, it's kind of showing up. I think it would show up better if I didn't have anything on my eyes. Try to tight line. It's just not very creamy. I find this to be more on the drier side. You do have to build it up and do multiple layers. This might be the first product that I'm trying out today that I'm not a fan of. It's way too drying and I had to do so many layers and it kept breaking off, I think a total of 4 times. And that's really frustrating because you're just wasting product. But let's see if it transfers. So far, so good. Don't see anything. So let's move on to the next brush I got. I don't know if it's going to really help this, but you know, we'll try it. It's new. It's the Wing It liner brush for $4. This intrigued me because of the shape. Look at that curve. Usually when I do my liner and I'm using a pencil, I always like to have a little small angled brush. But this one, I was like, ooh, that's cool. That's different. And it's very thin. I don't know how well it's going to work with this liner because this liner is quite dry. So it might not have the greatest application, but I thought I'd just see how it feels. Well, I actually think it did help it a bit. It's really dragging that line out. Again, I'm going to try this out with a creamier liner that I prefer because I think it'll do a better job. We have quite a few of the mascaras, and that's because I'm doing another video where I rank all of e.l.f.'s mascaras. I want to see which one's the best, which one's the worst, so definitely make sure to stay tuned for that, maybe within the next week or two. So today, I think I'm going to go in with, let's see, I think I want to do Lengthen Volume Black Waterproof. This one costs $4. Oh, interesting brush. It's short, but wider. I don't remember this mascara or anyone talking about it. It definitely lifts my eyelashes. So once I have my coats, that liner is gonna disappear. Just an FYI. Not bad. It's not giving me volume, but let's add another coat. Second layer definitely gives more volume, more length. I don't think I love the look. I have mascaras that do a better job, but not bad. Did the brows off camera since they don't have any new brow products. I do want to show this brush even though I'm not using it today since I'm already done with my eye makeup. It's the new short smudging brush for $4. I love tiny little brushes. For my eye shape, that's what I go for, and I'm like, this is perfect. Especially for glitter, you could just press it on. So I thought I'd show that, but you'll see this in a future tutorial. Almost done with the haul. Let's talk about the last two lip products. The first one is the Love Triangle Lip Filler Liner. It costs $4. There's 7 shades and I have light brown. Ooh, this light brown is really pretty. The triangle shape is interesting. I don't know if it's really helping with filling in my lips, but I do like this color. And it's pretty creamy. I was kind of worried because I find their liners to be quite stiff and dry and you're always like, you know, this one is softer. I'm gonna stop right there since I do have the lipstick and hoping that's gonna go well with this lip liner. This is their new lipstick. It's the e.l.f. Satin lipstick for $9. There are 20 shades and I have Hustle. I'm really excited about this because one of their old lipsticks, which I might even still own, I wasn't a fan of the lipsticks because they kept breaking and it was so frustrating that I never went back to their lipsticks ever again. So I'm hoping that the packaging is better this time. It's definitely different from their old one. It has this like soft matte finish. It's rectangular. Has that magnetic closure. It definitely feels more luxurious. Ooh, I think this is gonna work. So it looks like it's lighter than the liner. Ooh, very creamy. That's what I liked about the original one. Both of these lip products are really nice. Pigmented, comfortable, easy to apply. I like the majority of the products that I applied today. I think there's just a couple that I don't like, but I will see you guys later for that wear test. I think I'm gonna do a shorter wear test today, maybe 3 to 5 hours, so I'll see you later today. I'm just going to apply a little more lipstick since it disappeared after eating. The lip liner is still there slightly, but the lipstick was completely gone. I kind of expected that. So let's talk about these two products. This mascara transferring like crazy. It's a no. I'm still going to continue using it, but I'm not a fan. Then moving on to the No Budge eyeshadow. Okay. I just want to say thank you to the person for commenting on my previous e.l.f. video and saying that this is actually a really great product. You should check out the new packaging, new formula, because it's actually really, really good. Although it's only been about 5 hours, it really hasn't budged at all. Maybe like the teeniest, tiniest bit right here, but that's really not that bad, and it was just so easy to do, and it just creates such an effortless eye look. The No Budge Precision eyeliner, it has not transferred. That is one good thing about it. It's still there, but it's, again, very faint. Of course, if I used it on lighter eyeshadow, maybe you'd notice it a bit more, but it was just so hard and so stiff, and it braked every single time that I don't think this is worth it. Bronzers still look really great. Overall, I'm really happy, and I hope you guys enjoyed another e.l.f. video. Make sure to like and subscribe to this channel for more fashion and beauty content. I'll see you guys in another one. Bye!